Okay, hi guys! I'm so excited for this video because it's been a long time coming, and yes, you know that like feeling that you have when you just like hold a pile of books and you're like, just joy? That's how I feel in this video. Like, I'm so excited. Today I'm sharing with you every book that I have acquired, bought, or been gifted over the last 2 months, so December and January. So we have 20 of them. I'm gonna go kind of fast. I have read a few of these and I need to post reviews on my YouTube channel. I do always post reviews that are spoiler free on my Instagram at ragansreads. You can follow me on there. I'm really active on there and trying to be more active on YouTube. I took a little bit of a hiatus. So anyway, we're back, we're thriving. We're drinking iced coffee in my Milan tumbler from Hot Topic. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go in order chronologically of when I acquired these books. So going all the way back to December when I flew across from the UK to America. We're back here in my parents' house in my teenage bedroom. And the first thing that I got, this was a pre-order that I did through Bay Crate, and I never bought anything from them before until this purchase. That is The Bridge Kingdom and The Traitor Queen by Danielle L. Jensen. I read both of these in January, and I have a video coming soon reviewing those books. So great books, really good. And this is really pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. And then the inside dust jacket art is always my favorite thing of an exclusive. Danielle L. Jensen's books are fantasy romance. This was definitely new adult. I gave the first book 5-star and the second book 3.5 out of 5-star. This is the second inside cover. It's not like this kind of sci-fi graphic novel-esque feeling in the book. I don't know, this art doesn't really do the covers justice. She has new art on her ebooks for these, way more accurate in what the books are about. So when I got here, the first thing I did was ask where my parents put the package that I had mailed to their house, because obviously I wasn't gonna pay for UK shipping fees, so I had to mail here. Anyway, that's super exciting. Then I also, when I was in the UK, I said, yes, I'm going to be home so I can order from Book Outlet. And they don't have Book Outlet in the UK, they have Book Depository, different website, different selection of books, different covers, different everything. So I made an order from Book Outlet, which I have not done in a really long time. And I ordered 5 books from Book Outlet. I mean, they were like $3 and everything was 75% off. And I think in total, I must have spent like less than $25. And I got more books other than these for like my family for Christmas. So the first one I got was Lovely War by Julie Berry, and this is a 5-star read. I read this in December. This is a beautiful YA historical fiction that follows 4 or 5 characters, and their story is being told through World War I by the goddess Aphrodite, and then Ares and Hades and a couple other gods and goddesses come in and tell their story. And I really loved this book, 1, because it was written very well, but 2, it was about ordinary people. Like, these characters weren't the chosen ones, they didn't do anything grand. Okay, we're back. Yeah, we're filming on my phone, we're traveling abroad, we're doing what we can. So anyway, we're back. And yes, this book was so good. Please pick it up if you want something hard-hitting but uplifting and hopeful and just overall lovely. It was a lovely time. It was not a lovely war, but you get what I mean. It's good. I liked it. I really loved it. The next book I got from Book Outlet is Fatal Crown, and this is about the wives of Henry VIII and a bunch of different authors. So one of my favorites is Jennifer Donnelly. She wrote, Revolution, up on my shelf, that I read a long time ago. They each write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Oh, Henry VIII is one of the characters. Okay, I was gonna say you didn't have 7 wives, you had 6. So anyway, 7 authors take the role of Henry and his wives, and they tell their tales. And I'm obsessed with anything Tudor and Anne Boleyn. She's my favorite queen, basically, to study and just yeah, I'm really excited to read this. That has a really pretty Tudor rose on the cover. And I read online that this is a great book for audiences who want to know more about Henry VIII and his wives, but not really for anyone who's done like full-on nonfiction reading about that time period, which I have. I've read a ton of books about it. I've been to the castles and I've been to Hampton Court Palace and I will watch the Tudors, you know, I've seen everything. So I'm just reading this just to read it, not that it's gonna teach me anything new. So anyway, it was like $3, so that was great. The next one I grabbed is Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan, and I know her third book just came out or is coming out in this series, and this is a book that I really want to get to like this month, hopefully. And I love this cover. It says "Let Them Fear Her," and then the inside, so pretty. I'm a sucker for that. And this is a book about a girl, a prince, and a monster. It says an epic, passionate novel that you won't soon forget, where sinners and saints, magic, mysteries, star-crossed romance threaten to tip the scale between dark and light forever. I mean, I don't need anything else. It looks like a dark fantasy. I mean, the spine is gorgeous. I want it. And it's blurbed by some of my favorite authors. Margaret Rogerson, Stephanie Garber. Yeah, got it. Then I grabbed The Bird and the Blade by Megan Bannon. I don't really know what this is about. I saw it for like $1.50. And then when it came in the mail, when I came here and the box was here waiting for me, I was like, oh, I don't remember ordering this. So let's see what it's about. So it takes place in the Mongol Empire, and it's about this girl who's a slave. I think that it's a big life or death situation, battles, says riddles, a marriage alliance. Yeah, I like anything that takes place in Eastern settings. I really like settings in like India and China and Mongolia. I think they're so cool, especially in a fantasy story. So I think this is a series that is blurred by Renee Audier, who wrote The Wrath and the Dawn and The Rose and the Dagger, among some other books. So yeah, I will get to this someday this year, don't know when. Then, because I'm just a book collector, I ordered a book I already own. I own this in the UK. I own the UK paperback edition with like gold foiling, different cover. It's right here. I haven't read it. I started like the first chapter several months back, but I had to get the US cover because I'm obsessed and I love it. It's so pretty. And this is Enchante by Gita Terlisse. She changed the title of this book. I just saw it online. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, I found it. This was just published last year, 2020. And yeah, 2020, right? It was just published. Oh, okay, February 2019. I didn't see it anywhere on shelves or anything on Instagram or BookTube until 2020. But they've just retitled it, and it's the same cover, and it's called All That Glitters. I don't know why. I think Enchante is a great title. But anyway, look at this. Love it. This is about a girl who sneaks... Oh, there's nothing on the inside. Oh, there is. It's nothing. This is about a girl who... Okay, my phone keeps dying and the sun is going down, so we need to hurry it up. Anyway, she retitled this, calling it All That Glitters. Don't know why she would change it. This is a really pretty book, and so I have the hardcover in the US version and the paperback in the UK version, and I'll read it one day. Anyway, it's blurred by Stephanie Garber, who's one of my favorite authors of all time, and Margaret Rogerson. So this is about a girl who disguises herself as a baroness in the court of Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette, which is one of my favorite time periods to study. I love her, so I've been there twice. And she disguises herself to save her family, and that's pretty much all I want to know. It's, yeah. I think Paris is in danger. Anyway. Then the next book that I have is a gift from my mom. It was waiting on my bed for me, and which is really nice, and it's Reflection, A Twisted Tale by Elizabeth Lim. I have not read any of the Twisted Tales before, but Mulan is my all-time favorite movie. I watched it every day when I was 3 years old, hence the cup and this bookmark that my husband got me. So I love Mulan. And this is about if Mulan had to travel to the underworld to save Shang, I believe. And I like Elizabeth Lim. I read her Spin the Dawn duology last year and loved Spin the Dawn. It was one of my favorite books of the year. So I'm anxious to read this because I love Mulan so much, and I hated the new movie. Didn't watch it after 5 minutes. But I like Elizabeth Lim's writing, so yeah, I'm excited to give that one a go. And then moving on to Christmas, I was gifted 6 books from my family, which I'm really fortunate and grateful to have. And the first one is from my mom, and it's another Twisted Tale, and it's So This Is Love, and it's about Cinderella, and it's What If Cinderella Never Tried on the Glass Slipper, and this is again by Elizabeth Lim. I know that people who read this series love the books, and I want to be a part of that group, so hopefully I'll really enjoy these. I wish that they were both hardback or both paperback, but that's okay. It's okay. I'll be okay. And then the next book I got was from my brother Trenton, and it's A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and this is a prequel 100 years before Game of Thrones. It follows another character, and Game of Thrones is a series that I want to read this year. My husband got the books for me a couple years ago. Yeah, almost 2 years ago, on our honeymoon, 1.5 years ago, and we are currently rewatching the show. So my brother knew that I was going to read Game of Thrones and got me this. It's a floppy paperback. I'm really excited to dive into this because I hear that this is a good introduction into George R.R. Martin's writing style. And then I'm really excited about this one. My parents got me the Mina Lima edition of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And let me open this up for you. It is stunning. And I collect Harry Potter books, so this is perfect. I'm just gonna try to like flip through. Yeah, so this is a good page. They have all of these like interactive pages that move, and so many illustrations. So this is one that I definitely need to take back to the UK with me. Oh, look at this. I think this is Hogsmeade, or yeah, or maybe Diagon Alley. It's so pretty. So excited to have this. I really wanted it. Then my other brother got me The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them original screenplay and The Crimes of Grindelwald. He got me these because he really likes the movies, and I watched the first movie and didn't care for it. I didn't care for the actors, and so it pulled me out of the plot. He really wants me to give it another go, so he got me these screenplays and knows that I like to read and that maybe I would enjoy it better in this format, so I'm definitely going to read these this year and then watch the movies. And then my parents got me The Ichabod by J.K. Rowling, and this is one of her, well, it is her new book. It's a middle grade book, and it's really cool because on the inside, front few pages, she writes a letter to the reader and says that she had been writing this book like before she even started Harry Potter, and then it like got put aside and put in her attic, and then she brought it back out and wanted to finish the story. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a really heavy book, so taking it back with me will be a challenge. Then this month in January, I have a few more books, and the first 3 were a gift from my hubby because we had a pretty bad month this month. My grandmother passed away from COVID, so yeah, it's not been the best. So he got me a series that I've been wanting to read for a really long time, and the first one is The Falconer, the second one is The Vanishing Throne, and then The Fallen Kingdom, all by Elizabeth May. These covers, I mean, this is cover porn. This is so pretty, and this is about a girl who hunts evil fae in Edinburgh, Scotland in the 1800s, and it's steampunk. I read the first one. I gave it 2 stars. Check out my Goodreads review. I was pretty harsh. Yes. Anyway, I'm starting the second one. I'm only 4 pages in. I'm gonna read it. I'm determined to read these books. He bought them for me. They're beautiful. I wanted them. Next up is a book that I got for my sister and I, and it's A Cuban Girl's Guide to Teen Tomorrow by Laura Taylor Namely. And this is the only YA contemporary book that I have picked up in like probably 4 years. Yeah, yeah, I don't read YA contemporary a lot, but this is about a girl who goes to England after school to get away and meets a boy and falls in love with England, and that's my life story. Married a British boy, moved to England after school, so I had to get it. It's really short. I hope it's relatable in more than just the plot way. Yeah, it looks really cute. I really like the cover, and it's Reese Witherspoon's. It's in Reese Witherspoon's YA book club, so I love her, and she has really good book selections. Then the next 3 I bought for myself. This first one I got is an Ember in the Ashes, and it's the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition in the new US hardcover. The inside's so pretty. I absolutely love the hardback. And then in the back, the author has annotated the first chapter, which is really cool, and there's some other little goodies in there I won't spoil for you. I just finished this last night, and it's a 5-star read. It's amazing. I'm having a really hard time finding the second book in hardback that matches. I've even been on Penguin Publishing's website. They're not selling it in hardback. They're only selling the second one in paperback. I don't know why that is. The third and fourth one are in hardback in this new cover. I'm not gonna mix up the editions. I want them all in hardback, so I'll be reading the second one as an ebook until I can get the hardback version. So good. If you don't know what it is, it's been out for a while. I'm just late to the party. It's about several characters in this really brutal world. It's YA, but there are a lot of triggers. This is definitely more new adult. You know, yeah, there's some sexual assault, there's lots of death and violence, etc. Slavery, violence. It's really good. It's really captivating, and it has a kind of Roman-esque world. You can tell that the author was inspired by ancient Rome. So yeah, very good. It has some gin and magic. And then the next book I got with my sister out at Barnes & Noble. We were shopping for a few hours, and I picked up The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. This is book 1 in the Remnant Chronicles. This is a series that I wanted to read for a really long time, and I was gonna get it in hardback, but they didn't have it, and my sister was like, just get it in a floppy paperback. And she's right, because I love floppy paperbacks. I think I prefer to read them physically more than a hardback, even though a hardback looks better on a shelf. This just looks so good. I mean, look at the map. I love a detailed map. Please give me a book with a map every single time. This is a trilogy about a girl, and in book 1, what I know is that an assassin and the man she was supposed to marry but ran away from. We're not sure who is the assassin. Is it who she's supposed to marry? Yeah, it just looks like a really good time, and I know that this is a lot of people's favorites of all time, so I'm excited to read this. And then the last book I picked up this month is Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi, and this is the second book in the Children of Blood and Bone duology. Such pretty covers, am I right? I ended up getting this Barnes & Noble exclusive edition 75% off. I got it for $5. I have heard excellent things about this first one. I've heard really bad things about this second one. I don't know. I like to make opinions for myself, but I just grabbed it. Again, a really beautiful map on the inside. And then the first one, I'll show you. I already had the first one on my shelf. Really pretty. And then really pretty. So I'm not totally sure what this series is about. I think it is only a duology. Yeah, on the back it says, they killed my mother, they took our magic, they tried to bury us, now we rise. And so it's going to be really heavy political setting, brutal world, and I think there's going to be some romance. So those were all 20 books that I have acquired or purchased or was gifted in December and January. Please let me know what you got for Christmas or this month, or if you're on a book buying ban, because I need to be, but there are about 85 million books that I want to get. I want to get to From Blood and Ash. I really want to read that book. There are about 1 billion books that I want to buy. I don't know how I'm going to bring all of these books back to the UK with me. Like, if I put all these books in one suitcase, I think it'd be over the 50-pound limit. So I don't know what to do. But anyway, that's why it's a good thing, I guess, that they don't sell the Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir in hardback, because it forces me to buy it on ebook, so I don't buy another book and try to put it in a suitcase. I'm just gonna put them all in my carry-on, Maybe I should do a video on that, me trying to pack and pick out books, because I still have books on that TBR cart here in America that I want to bring back. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching me ramble about these books on my bedroom floor. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.